last thing, we were talking. One of the things you've been doing, P90X.
Yes.
Let's just talk about how's that been.
Honestly, it's changed my life. Like, I sound like a testimonial from the fucking
not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Honestly, it's changed my fucking life. I don't wanna. So this is gonna get a bit sad, but all my life I was never really like content with my body. I had a lot of, especially in middle school, I had a lot of like body image issues. Like especially like I wasn't fat. I was never fat. Just like I never had like abs, and I was like a bit like chubby. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I was never really like happy and content.
r/bodyweight fitness or r/fitness, they call that skinny fat.
Skinny fat.
You're not fat, but you're not like muscular. That's what.
Yeah, that's what I call it myself. Yeah, I was that for a long time. Long time. In high school, I did some weightlifting. Part of school. Our school had a fucking gym. Our high school had a gym.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the classes you could take in the middle of the day was just like 1 hour, 20 minutes of just fucking weightlifting, which was super nice. That helped me get a bit more in shape. But still, I never had abs, you know, like glorified abs. And I knew I could. Because I knew I have the body type. Like, some people, you look at their body type and you know, like, they just don't have the athletic body type, you know what I mean? Like you, for example, like I look at you and you could be like fucking, you're Chad, like 7-8 pack Sigma male, you know what I mean? Like I can just see, you can just, by looking at you, you can just tell, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Other people, I'm not gonna name names, but like you can just tell, like, bro, this guy, like, what? Did I say shit? Did I say shit?
No, you did not.
You did not say anything.
You guys even know what I'm talking about. You could just tell, like.
Just be another clip.
Just genetics. It's genetics, right? Oh my god, bro. Alright, back to it. So I knew deep down, I always had the body type for it. I knew I had the genetics. But I just never put in the work. Freshman year, what the fuck? Freshman year, all we did was eat. Eat.
Yeah.
I would tell this guy, first for lunch, I'd have, what was that sandwich shop called?
Real Witch.
Real Witch, Exchange, Bull Witch, Bull Life, sorry. Bull Life. I'd go to that supermarket, have a Reese's, then I'd order Starbucks. Then for dinner, I'd tell Alon, yo, you want to get Bull Life? And we'd go to Bull Life. Remember, we'd go to Bull Life half the fucking time? Then midnight would come around, we want to get insomnia. We'd get insomnia.
And then McDonald's.
And then McDonald's.
Yeah.
And then we'd pull an all-nighter, and at 8 a.m. I'd go to the muffin shop, buy that stinky, smelly Resnick, whatever the fuck it was. And get a... smells like grease, I swear to God. Get a shitty muffin. Oh my god. That'd be all in one day, like 5k calories.
Yeah.
I don't know how we didn't become obese.
Dude, I gained 30 pounds.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
I mean, it was good though. I needed.
How much is 10 kilos in pounds?
The 10 kilos, 22 pounds.
Okay, I gained 22 pounds. Freshman 15 plus.
Plus.
So, then spring came. Spring, oh my god, we were jerking off in our homes, COVID, the whole time. So that, I was just putting on weight. Then I went sophomore year, fall in Qatar. All there is to do in Qatar, especially with COVID, was just eat and just like stay indoors. Because the weather's too hot to exercise and stuff. I was just putting on weight, getting fatter and fatter and fatter. And I was actually getting kind of depressed. No, not depressed, but like, I was getting sad with the shape of my body. So I come here. And I'm like, dude, I started the semester. And I was like, dude, I want like change. And I knew the only way I could start is if I started like the first day of the semester. And I started and I stuck to it. So like, you know what? I'm going to start P90X and I'm not going to quit. And I'll tell you, bro, the first week or two was so hard. It was so difficult. Especially like, it's so tempting to just be like, I have so much work, I just want to go to sleep. Or right now it's midnight, oh, I'm just going to go to bed. Like even my eyes, I feel a bit tired, I just want to go to sleep. But what I'm going to do after this, I'm going to go to the gym and start lifting for like 2 hours.
Wow.
It's crazy. But what really motivated me, for anyone listening who actually wants to like take this up, stick to a program like P90X. I told Elon this so many times. If every day you're just going to the gym and saying, oh, today I'll just do weightlifting, or today I'll run on the cardio machine, or today I'll do this. If you're just doing random stuff every day, there's no shot you can stay committed to it. But if you're stuck to a program, every day you're checking off a different day on the calendar. Every day you have this guy who's motivating you on the video saying, "Oh, come on, do this, do this." Like, you feel responsible. And plus, when you're deeply invested like this, I feel guilty. If I was gonna skip now, I'd feel guilty because I just threw away 12 weeks of work already. So now there's no shot I can ever skip it. So the first 3, 4, 5 weeks, I didn't notice a difference. Because typically, let's say you're super obese. If you do a program like P90X, in those 4 or 5 weeks, you will notice huge weight, loss. But if you're already skinny fat, as you said, you won't notice much because your body is already in pretty good shape. So these 4 or 5 weeks, I wasn't noticing shit. I was actually getting a bit demotivated. I was like, bro, what's going on? Then, like week 6, week 7, I started noticing some lines on the abs.
Ooh.
And I was like, bro, this was actually, honest to God, the first time. Like, I actually had lines on the abs. And I was getting motivated as fuck. And when I'd be working out in the gym, I'd be lifting, I'd see veins popping out on my fucking arm. And I'd be like, oh my God. And this was really boosting my self-confidence. This was the first time in my life, bro. Before, I used to be ashamed. I'd take off my shirt. In front of guys, I don't care. But if there was like girls there, I'd be like sort of like crossing my arms, trying to hide stuff like that. Like, that's just how it was, like, for a very long time. It was actually very sad.
In front of guys, you really didn't care.
No, but in front of guys, bro, come suck on my tit. You know what I mean? So very long time I had body issues. Now I'm on week 12. Dude, every time I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, holy shit. And I just think, bro, this is honestly the best thing I've ever done. And I'll tell you, there were so many days I'd submit a homework at midnight, Malok, or 150, or whatever the fuck, and I'd just be like, I'm so tired, I just want to go to sleep. Or so many times, people would be like, oh, we're gonna watch a movie in Hammerschlag, come to the apartment, and I'd be like, no, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'd rather use that time at the gym. So many sacrifices, and honestly, it's actually been worth it, to be honest. And I'm super happy with where I've gotten, and I don't feel ashamed about my body anymore, and I'm super happy and confident, and it's been very nice. So I'm super happy with that. Highly recommend.